Here's our top list of the 5 pros and cons of living in or moving to Littleton, Colorado. Stay tuned. Tonight we've put together a pretty extensive list of things that people have said that they love, they don't like, the pros and the cons of living in Littleton, Colorado, and of course the Denver metro area. So with that, we'll start off with the cons first, because we love to talk awesomeness about where we live, and especially the Colorado Front Range here.
Yeah, because we love it.
We absolutely do.
But yeah, the first thing that we came up with was the weather. As much as the weather here in Littleton and Colorado in general can be beautiful, what is it, like 300 days of sunshine that we always say, there are the cons that you will run into.
It's 4 seasons.
It is 4 seasons. You will get a little bit of everything. Mm-hmm. Everything from hailstorms, and they can be crazy hailstorms, to snowstorms, and they can be crazy blizzards.
Really? We do. We get it all from hail. You hear about tornadoes out on the plains. Mm-hmm. We don't get a whole lot of them in the Littleton area, especially the closer you get to the mountains. The mountain acts kind of like a break. So, it can get cold. But what's really cool about the cold weather is that our highway departments are on it, and they're taking care of our streets, and they do a pretty good job at this. And then also, because we get so much sunshine, we might get a really deep snow. Mm-hmm. However,
it's gone within a day or two most of the time.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah. So, and we just need to dispel all of those myths out there that, oh my gosh, you live near Denver in Colorado. We're not completely in the mountains, not all of Colorado, and it's not snowing all of the time.
No. But be prepared. We do get snow. It just doesn't hang around like it does in the mountains down here.
Yep. And that brings us to con number 2.
Traffic. The traffic over the last few years has gotten worse because Colorado is growing, which in itself can be a pro and a con, but right now we're just talking about the traffic. Littleton has a lot of highway access and a lot of main thoroughfares.
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 Thoroughfares. It's all the same. We do. We have. You can get just about anywhere from Littleton. You can get down to downtown Denver, Mile High Stadium, Invesco Field. Yeah. And of course, there's Ball Arena.
Yeah.
Go see the Nuggets play, the Avalanche play,
even
downtown
the Denver Zoo.
Yeah, the zoo.
The art museum. The Museum of Nature.
History.
But
all of those things are really within a short drive.
Yeah.
In Littleton, one of our favorite places to go, we go there often, is Red Rocks Park. It's one of the best outdoor amphitheaters, natural amphitheaters in North America, if not the world. So. The traffic here, it can be congested.
Yeah.
They're building, they are widening the roads, but man, I wish they would do it faster.
Yeah.
So, but that brings us to number 3.
Yeah.
And because of the 4 seasons that we get, you have to be aware of
allergies. They can run rampant, especially in the springtime. Nathan is definitely one to.
If you ever catch me in the springtime, I even get winter allergies. It's the weirdest thing. But in the springtime, you might think that I'm a proponent of the whole 420 thing that's happened in Colorado. It's not because I'm high as a kite. No. It's simply because
hay fever
is here.
Yeah.
So, so allergies are something to really be aware of. Make sure you're talking with your doctor. Over-the-counter stuff works great for me.
It does.
It is something that if you suffer from allergies, make sure that you're aware of that.
Yeah.
A lot of people think that they have a cold when they come to visit, and they think that they're sick. No, it's just allergies.
No, it's just allergies.
So, and that brings us to
number 4, which is wildlife. I know that a lot of people people think, oh, well, they're in the mountains. There's bears and lions and things like that. And yeah, we do see them on occasion, not often. We've lived here in Littleton for 10 years. And I have still to see any sort of wildlife like that running around, but you do hear about it on the news.
Yeah, you're gonna see wildlife from time to time.
You will.
Like we were talking earlier about the bears.
Yeah.
And you're gonna see bears on the news. You probably won't see them in your neighborhood unless you're in the hills.
Right.
They're not gonna bother you if you don't bother them.
Just keep your trash cans locked or in your garage. If you keep the food sources out of reach, they'll probably not bother you very much. So
mountain lions, you're going to see evidence of them.
Yeah.
I've been here most of my life, minus a couple of years when I moved out to the Midwest. And then I came right back here to Littleton because it's awesome. And but I never saw a mountain lion in my life up until about 3 years ago. And that was when I was building homes for a national home builder right here in Colorado. And a mountain lion had fallen into a foundation hole where they were pouring a foundation and couldn't get out. And that was the only time I've actually ever seen one outside of the zoo. Yeah. They're here.
Yeah.
You're going to get other little critters, Anyway,
skunks, raccoons. Yeah. You'll have some little
evil little guys.
They really are.
One almost attacked me in my own backyard.
Yeah.
I didn't. Of course, I was with my dog because you have to have a dog here.
Right.
And my dog was barking. I was like, "What's going on?" I ran over there, and man, there was a whole family of raccoons, and Big Daddy Raccoon just stood up, and he's like, "Ah!" And I was like, "Oh my God, he's got the high ground!" And I took off.
Let's just say I've never seen him move quite that quickly.
In cowboy boots. Yeah, it was crazy. So wildlife is a concern. We also, the other big thing, and this one really strikes close to home, especially because of recent years and what's happening right now, is cost of living. Everybody's trying to save a buck, save a penny even. And the cost of living here is quite a bit higher than the rest of the country. Yeah. However, it's not the highest. I mean, we're not California, we're not New York. But cost of living is a little bit higher here.
It is. Home prices are about 65% higher than the national average, so we are on the higher side of things.
People here do tend to make a lot more money as well, so the cost of living is pretty proportionate to, what the wages are. The job opportunities here, the tech industry here. With the cost of living, we don't have a whole lot of affordable housing, it can be a little bit tougher here. Yeah. But, all in all, your groceries are going to be a little bit about the same as anywhere else in the country. Yeah. Your utilities are still going to be about the same. Not a big difference there. Cost of housing is a big one.
Yeah, it really is.
Those are really the cons, and now let's get into the pros.
Yeah.
All right, so you're still here. You're still interested in Littleton after we told you all of these horrible things. Here are our top 5 pros of living in Littleton, Colorado, and the Denver metro area. So that brings us to number 1,
which is we're going back to weather again. Like we said, we're 4 seasons, but as we mentioned before, we get a lot of sunlight and sunshine, and the weather typically is really pretty nice.
It's awesome though. You get to, so in the fall time, in the springtime, we sit around our fire pit. Colorado is, in my opinion, more of a barbecue state than any other state. Sorry, Texas. We sit in our backyard. We've got a smoker. We've got a flat top grill. We've got a barbecue grill.
He's got everything.
Yeah, we do. And this is what we do in Colorado because the weather is so amazing.
It's beautiful.
All fall, all spring, all summer long, you're sitting on your back patio and you're grilling, and we like to host a lot. Yeah. Even in the wintertime, it'll be a blizzard. You'll see it on the news, depending on where you're at. You're like, oh my gosh, it's so cold there. Yeah, but the media only shows you the bad.
Yeah.
And so, it'll be 6 degrees below zero one day with a snowstorm. 2 days later, it's
Yeah.
55 degrees outside. It's what's happening today. Today
Yeah.
is January 12th,
Yes.
and it's 53 degrees outside. We're actually barbecuing right now. Got a big old brisket on the grill, in the smoker, and we're going to put our fire pit out and go sit out there with, a nice warm jacket, and we're going to have fun. But that's what we do in Colorado. So weather for us is a major pro.
Definitely. Number 2 would be the school systems in Colorado tend to be great.
And we have to be careful. We're not trying to steer anybody away from other areas.
No.
But with Littleton, we cannot tell you that we've ever had a problem with the school system. The schools are awesome. Here, for most of Littleton, we have what's called open enrollment.
Yeah.
So it's really cool. Our daughters have been able to choose the high school that they wanted to go to, and there are many.
There are many.
And so that's one of the pros for us in Littleton. For your situation, it may be different depending on where you live, where you need to live for your job. You may want to look at other areas, and some of those school systems are pretty dang good too. And there are many to choose from. We love where we live, though, if you can't tell. That also brings us to her favorite.
Pro number 3. Shopping. There's a lot of shopping in this area, a lot to choose from. Whatever your heart desires, you can find it in and around probably like a 5-mile radius.
Where we live in Southwest Littleton, which is pretty close to the mountains. I think within a 3-mile radius, if you include Costco and Sam's,
Right.
I think there's 9 grocery stores within 3 miles of our front door.
There are a lot.
That's just for grocery stores. We also have Kohl's everywhere. We have shopping malls all throughout Littleton.
Don't forget Target, Walmart.
Kohl's.
And we still even have a mall, and it's not an outdoor mall; it's a mall, which I feel like it's kind of becoming a thing of the past. But our mall here is pretty nice, actually. It was just remodeled, and it's a fun place just to go walk around and people watch and shop, of course.
My favorite thing about all of the shopping here is anytime you have a lot of shopping, you also have a lot of restaurants.
Yeah. Yes. Lots of restaurants.
So pretty diverse as far as restaurant choice here. You can find just about anything. But that brings us to the next big thing that we absolutely love and we've enjoyed for really our entire marriage right here.
And number 4, that is activities that are available around this area. They're everywhere. We have a lot of golf courses, many hiking trails, walking trails, biking trails, everything. You can go up to Red Rocks if you want to get that
there's
power
fishing,
step in.
There's hiking, there's camping just right up the road. You can be in the mountains camping within 15 minutes.
Yeah, Chatfield is just 10 minutes
You can go water
away.
skiing. This is a really cool area. You can go water skiing, go snow skiing in the morning.
Yeah.
And then come down and water ski in the afternoon if you wanted to. And then of course you're so close to downtown Denver, which when they have Taste of Colorado and they have all of their festivals.
Yep.
Amazing, really cool place to go. I go for the food and the entertainment. She goes for the shopping, and we have a blast.
We do.
So
Littleton also has a lot of rec centers to choose from, so that's also a really nice option if you prefer going to the gym at a rec center over Vasa or Choose or one of those more popular and busy
24-hour fitness. I mean, they're all over the place.
Yeah, they're all over.
There's just so much to do here. And you're close to everything. And one of the things that we always say is a con is also the traffic. However, one of the pros with that is in Littleton, and we've said this time and time again, that the highway access. So for us, we live in Southwest Littleton. We have C470, I-70, 6th Avenue, 285, Kipling, Sheridan, Wadsworth. And
all right there.
Yeah, Santa Fe even goes through so we have access to go anywhere. And if you know that traffic's going to be backed up somewhere and you look on Google Maps, it'll help to redirect you. And you can get just about anywhere in the same amount of time just by diverting.
Yeah.
So But anyway, those are our pros and our cons.
They are.
Those are the big five, we'll call them. We won't call them the top five, but those are the big ones that we really thought that most people really needed to know if they were considering moving here to the Littleton, Colorado area.
Yeah.
So, guys, I am Nate.
And I'm Beth.
And together we are
NateandBeth.com.
Please give us a call, reach out if you're looking to buy a home in the area or anywhere in the metro area. We've been in and out of thousands upon thousands of homes over the last 17 years now, and we know every nook and cranny of this town, and we'd be happy to get you in there anywhere in the Denver metro area. Give us a call. Our phone number is right there. Like,
subscribe,
and
hit that little bell button.
That's right. So with that, Nate
and Beth
out. We'll see you soon.